Hola, minasan! Welcome for another round of Japanese lessons. Irashaimase, minasan. Arigatou gozaimasu. It's time to do some lessons here. We're gonna be covering causative passive root verbs. Gonna finish off the rest of intermediate approach to Japanese. But first, we're going to do kanji. Genki 2. Going into Genki 2. Here we go. The Genkis. Genki 2. So let's bring this all up. Let's see here. You and you. Gomenasai. Jisho. There we go. Here we go. So our last word was classroom. The last kanji was classroom. So let's make sure we get this. How y'all doing today? Daijoubu desu, minasan? Y'all good? Genki desu ka? Genki desu ka? Let's see here. Yeah, here we are. Yosh, found it. Here we go. There we go. Let's scroll all the way down. Let's see. Classroom. Alright, so we're going to start with building. Tatemono. Tatemono. Oh. Tatemono. Alright, here we go. Tatemono. Okay. Tate mono, and that's building. Eigakan. Next word is eigakan. Eigakan. Let's see. Here we go. That's it. All right. And this is a movie theater. It's referred to as eigakan. Say eiga and kan. Go. Let me push this a little bit. Yeah. There we go. Line that up a little bit. Movie theater. Alright. Next up is ryokan. Ryokan. This is the Japanese inn, the traditional Japanese inn. ryokan. Japanese. Next up is niwa. This is a garden. Niwa. Where's the kanji for this one? Did I miss it? No, here it is. Here we go. Is that correct? Yep, this is correct. This is niwa. And this is garden. Katsudo. This is katsudo, which is activity. Katsudo. 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 This is activity. Alright, next up. Keiken. Keiken. Alright. This is custom. Keiken. Custom. Okay. Next one is shimekiri. Deadline. Shimekiri. Yeah. Shimekiri. This is deadline. Shimekiri. 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 This is deadline. Okay. Next up is yote. Yote, not yote. There's no pause there. It's yote. Yote, which is a schedule or plan. There we go. All right. Yote. Schedule, plan. Alright. Then next up is Sotsukiyo Shiki. Ooh, that's a lot. Sotsukiyo Shiki. Gyoshiki. Sotsukiyo Shiki. Sotsukiyo. Is it Sotsu or Sotsukiyo Shiki? Graduation ceremony. Sotsugiyo Shiki. There we go. I assume this is Sotsu Giyo Shiki. So graduation ceremony. And finally, kekkon, kekkon shiki. Kekkon shiki. There we go. Okay. Kon. No, not kin. Kon shiki. There we go. Man, let me just make sure it's lined up properly. Kekkon shiki. Wedding ceremony. There we are. And that's our kanji for the week. Tatemono, building. Eigakan, movie theater. Ryokan, Japanese inn. Niwa, garden. Katsudo, activity. Kikken, custom. Shimekiri, deadline. Yote, schedule plan. Sotsukiyo shiki, graduation ceremony. Kekkon shiki, wedding ceremony. Alright, we got through that one. Time for verbs. It's time to do the verbs. Here we go. Alright, let me pull you up. Here we are. Okay, and just to be on the safe side, close that up. There we go. Alright. Alright. On to the next one. Here we go. Alright. So, we're going to be focusing today on causative passive for the root verbs for today. And then next week, we're going to finish off the rest of the verbs with koto ni suru, made, and kata. And then we'll be moving on to adjectives, going back to the first book of Genki. So, causative passive, one of those crazy forms. Let's see here, 254. Where are you at? Here we go. It's one of the hard ones when it comes to verbs. So let's go back to down here. So to recap, here we are. Here's the ru forms. It's like saying, it's like saying I'll give it a try. So for example, wasabi, because wasabi is very, very hot. You could say wasabi o tabe saseru, tabe saserareru. So the way this one works with ru forms, as you can see here, you're gonna take the ru and you're gonna push it to the side, and you're gonna insert between tabe and ru saserare. And it becomes saserareru or tabe saserareru. So if you want to try out wasabi, if you want to give wasabi a try, you say wasabi o tabe saserareru. So it's definitely a tough one. I could copy and paste this up here, and we'll look for another ru verb and we'll test that one out. Here we go. So that's the way you would use with ru forms. You insert saserare. Let's try another ru verb. Let's see, what would be a ru form? Let's look in the back here. Something simple, right? Let's see here. Ageru? Ageru. Okay, let's do ageru. So let's scroll down here because everything got pushed down. Well, this all got pushed down, right? So I'll just push this down so we can have a good clear look. So this will be, so let's do ageru because ageru is a very important verb. It's very important. So ageru. So here's ageru. Okay, and this is a do verb. And what's going to happen is we're going to insert saserare between that. There we go. There we are. So we're going to put age. Age. Oh, hold on. Back. Age. Plus saserare plus do. There we go. Alright, sorry about that. I got all this going on here. There we go. Age plus saserare plus do becomes age saserare do. Oh, sorry, gomenasai. Gomenasai. Age saserare do. There we go. Age saserare do. So, how does it all look? It'll look like this. Age saserare masu. Age sa. Oh, gomenasai. Here we are. Age saserare mashita. There we go. Age saserare mashita. Age saserare masen. And finally, age saserare masen deshita. Deshita. There we are. Age saserare sasen masen. Age saserare masen deshita. There we go. So that's what it will look like with the do verbs here. With the do verbs when you put it all together. So to contrast with the u verbs when using toru, with u verbs that use the do form, like in the case of toru. Let's scroll this down. Alright, there we go. Nope, I have it right. So here's toru. This is toru. And the way u verbs would work. Gomenasai. Let's push that down. Alright. Where is... Here we are. So when it comes to u verbs, you're going to drop the u form, the u, and replace it with asareru, just like that. So with in Toru's case, it'll be torasareru. That's the big difference. Because you're replacing with asareru. So that's how it will look like. Let me pull this up. Yeah, let me copy paste this here. Here we go. Because that's always been the confusing thing when it comes to the verbs is the ru character, because you have taberu, in which ru has to be dropped, but then you have toru. You have verbs like toru, which has the ru form. Here we go. Go home and cite. This should be in English. T-O. Why is it doing that? Hold on, let me fix this. T-O. There we go. Tora. There we go. So you drop the u and you replace it with asareru. It becomes torasareru. Torasareru for when it comes to u verbs. There are others too, like for example, asobu. You replace the bu with ba, so it becomes asoba sareru. Kau, you replace the u with wa, so it becomes kawasareru, and so on. So you're basically just placing the u with a in when it comes to the u verbs. You're just replacing u with the a. Whereas with the ru verbs, you're replacing the ru with saserareru. Saserareru. That's a lot. That's a lot. So this is what it would look like with toru and other u verbs. It would be tora, sase, 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 re, ru. Here we go. Tora sase, torasareru. Torasareru. Okay. So it becomes tore. Tora. Tora sase. De mas. Mas. Uh-oh, it's giving me a hard time here. Tora sase de mas. Interesting, it's giving me a kana. Hit a katakana. Alright. Tora. Here we go. Tora sa I'll fix that. Sorry. Tora. Tora sa de mas. Here we go. There we go. Tora sareru. Tora saremas. Tora. Tora sa re mashita. There we go. Tora saremashita. Tora sare masen. Tora sare masen. And tora sasemasen deshita. And there we go. There we go. So that's the difference when it comes to the do forms of verbs and the u form that ends with the uru kanji, with the uru hiragana. Sorry. It's very, very, very tough. It's very, very tough to really differentiate between ru verbs with the ru character and u verbs with the ru character. It's very annoying at times. It's very annoying. But yeah, this is how it goes with the causative passive forms. and basically you're being talked into doing something you did not want to do. Or at least that's the way it's explained. You know, make you when you want to say that you were made to do something, or you were harassed into doing something, pushed around, you use this form. There we go. So that's our lessons today. Just a quick recap of causative passive forms. I have the more comprehensive list down here, which will be printed out, covering ru verbs, su verbs, u verbs, as well as all the smaller ones down here, and irregular verbs. So those will be printed out along with the rest of these, with the whole entire chart. So that's it. That's it. Next week we'll finish off the last three, and then we'll be doing adjectives. So that's it for the verbs today. That's it for verb lessons. Just a nice little recap. And now we're gonna finish off with the sentence drills. Oh, did I accidentally? Nope, here it is. Sentence drill. All right. Here it is. Sentence drill. Okay, good. All right. So now we're gonna close out an integrated approach to intermediate Japanese with sentence drills. The last three. These are the last three drills. What a journey! What a journey this was with the first half of level 10 that I'm in. All right. Let's see here. This is page 153, 154. There we go. So let's close this one out on a high note. Okay. All right. Here we go. All right. This is hazu, supposed or expected to. Where are you at? Here we go. Supposed to, expected to. So hazu tends to follow a noun with no, a na adjective plus na, or plain forms of verb and e adjectives. So it follows a whole lot of grammar. Considering that I'm focused on the verbs right now, we could come back for the adjectives. Well, maybe not. So let's see here. You would say something like this. Oops, not here. Here we go. There we go. Manga. We would say manga. Manga no hazu desu. There we go. Manga hazu desu. Okay, that's what it'll look like with the noun. For the not adjectives. Let's see here. Not adjectives. We could grab one from here. Let's grab one from the Genkis. Here we go. We could say skina. Skina hazu. Here we go. That's the not adjectives. Plain forms, which is very easy. We could say iku hazu. Iku hazu. And finally, e adjectives. What would be a good one? Iazu? Oh, muzukashi hazu. There we go. Okay. And then you'll always end, whenever you say hazu, you end it with des. Hazu des. Hazu des. Hazu des. Alright, so this is noun. Let me put this in English so we can know what this is. This is noun. This is not adjective. Verb. And adjective. There we go. There we go. Let's push these over. Alright, perfect. There we go. So that's what hazu looks like when you use nouns, not adjectives, verb, and adjectives. Perfect. Alright. Next up, page 154. Let's see. This one is noun toshite, as. I see. There's toshite here and there's toshite here. Gengoku sha to toshite. There's no explanation to this actually. It's just telling me to insert toshite with a noun. So it will look something like this. Apparently it's somehow simple. Let's see here. Manga toshite. Toshite. That's what it will look like. Manga toshite. Here it is, right here. So let's see here. Let's say One Piece. What the? Oh, okay. Yeah, you know what? One Piece wa manga. I hope I got this right. Manga toshite. 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 One Piece is good. One Piece is good as manga. I hope that's right. Yeah. You know what? I'll put the English translation. What I'm trying to say here. One Piece is good as manga. Good as manga. There we go. That's what I'm trying to say. One Piece is good as manga. One Piece wa One Piece wa manga toshite. I hope I got that right. Let me know. Alright. And finally, our last one here. Noun tameni, because of or due to. So tameni follows nouns, adjectives in plain form. So it's similar to hazu. It's also it could be at the end of a compound sentence, or it could be in the middle of a single sentence. So it will look something like this. Manga. Oh, gomennasai. Manga. Tameni. It could be tame or tameni. They're not using tameni, the ni part, but they are saying tame. So it will look something like this. My sentence will look like this. Manga tame, nihongo o benkyou shimashita. Oops. Gomennasai. Nihongo o benkyou shimashita. Benkyou shimashita. Why is it not giving me Benkyou shimashita? Typing too fast. There we go. Because of manga, I'm learning Japanese. I learned Japanese. There we go. So that's how it will look. That's how the sentence will look. So let's see here. Na adjectives. So skina. So it would be skina. Skina tame. Tame. Let's see here. This is noun. Well, I'll do that later. Let's see here. Plain forms of verbs. So it's so we would say ikutame ni. That would make sense. If you're using locations like ikimasu or hairimasu, you gotta use ni. So in this case here, ikutame ni. So that's when you want to use tame ni when you're using locations, or yomu. Why does it say yomi? Yomu tame, not teme. Tame. Yomu, or so you would say ikutame ni, or you could say yomutame. And for the e adjectives, again we'll say, do I say muzukashi? Yasai tame. There we go. Alright. So here it is. This is our noun. Ooh. Fix that. Undo. N-O-U-N. There we go. Noun. So that's our noun. Not adjective. Verb. And e adjective. There we go. Alright, so that's it. We're done. Oh my gosh, we're done for now until I resume level 10 at school later this year. So that was integrated approach to intermediate Japanese. Here we are. Alright, so we capped that off with Hazu. Manga no Hazu desu. Suki na Hazu desu. Iku Hazu desu. Uzukashii Hazu desu. Noun toshite as. Manga ga toshite. Manga toshite. One Piece wa I manga toshite. I hope I got that right. I really do. And noun tame. Manga tame. Manga tame. Nihongo o benkyou shimashita. Suki na tame. Iku tame ni or yomu tame. And yasai tame. So there we go. Why is it spelled AFJ? It is not an adjective. It is an adjective. Alright, minasan. That's Benkyo shimashita. That was Japanese lessons for the week. Next week, I'm gonna have this all printed out, and we'll start writing sentences. 12 pages. This was 12 pages that I've done here. There's 12 whole pages. Remarkable. I don't even know if I got any of these sentences right, but that's why when I print these out and sit them here, and gonna start doing expanded sentence drills where I'm going to start using all of this along with all the kanji and the verbs that I've learned to date, that I've got to date, and start formulating proper sentences and start increasing my fluency. So start expanding and advancing my fluency. 12 pages. It's gonna be pretty trippy. It's gonna be pretty trippy in this whole year. But yeah, this was a fun go. Talking, wow, been at it for like 4 months doing all of this. 4 months, amazing. Started off with verb playing yoni naru. Whew, that's gonna be it's gonna be fun. I can tell you that much, and I welcome you all. Welcome you all to join me for the next leg. Next week, finish up the ru verbs, and continue on with kanji, with the kanji drills. So, thank you all for joining me. Arigatou gozaimasu, minasan. And with that said, wish you all a good night, buenas noches, and oyasumi nasai.